Hello, Divine Masculine. I wanted to jump on today and do a reading for the Divine Feminine and her energy alone, and the Divine Masculine, his energy alone, and the energies combined, and have a 3-part series. So there'll be 3 different videos if you want to go back and look at the Divine Feminine or look at the energies combined. Today, the universe says, have patience with yourself, okay? Forgive yourself if there's something that you've done in the past. Hold space for yourself, love yourself. You are protected, and just hold space. Okay, at the top, the apex, in your thoughts, you're like, goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You've learned a lesson of some sort. This lesson is you've done a lot of hard work in the past. You've been faced a lot of trials and tribulations. You've come a long way. You have healed things you didn't think you could possibly heal, and you've came a long way. And your desire, you've learned lessons, and you've healed a little, and you're starting to desire things. You want to be lighthearted right now, because you did come from something that was a hard lesson. So now you're kind of coming into the energy of just out of that heartache and into a lighthearted energy. You're wanting to extend your lighthearted energy to others also. That is your desire, and that is in reach. Have faith as everything is working in your favor. It really is. If you don't want something very, very serious, and you're protective over your energy right now because that you just came out of something that was a hard lesson, and you're kind of wanting to ease back in, just flirt a little, just be lighthearted. Maybe you're just wanting to be lighthearted. That's in your thought. You don't want anything heavy right now, which is, that's expected whenever you leave out of a situation, because there is healing that still needs to be done. And then in your heart center, they're saying that you got forgiveness twice. Who do you need to forgive? And then you have the forgiveness card. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And this is what I said in the beginning about forgiving yourself. There might have been something that you did, or you might have like this lesson up here, this hard lesson. You might need to forgive, and instead of looking at it as it's something that's going to happen repetitively in my life. Like, I had a hard relationship. It might have been a marriage. It might have been a big commitment, I had this hardship in my life, and you're just, you're being, I guess, cynical in your own ways, and you're thinking, this is how it's going to be forever. Well, it's not. Let go of that, because that was just a lesson. Everybody is here as a messenger. Sometimes we have to go through hard times to receive that message, It says that you are safe and you are divinely guided, yes, and you are protecting your energy, which is amazing. So you have forgiveness here. As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Yes, when you have anger, anxiety, things of this nature, when we have these things, it's like a block. It does not let us attract what we want to attract. So when you let that forgiveness, when you have that forgiveness, or when you are forgiving too, then you are able to attract what you want, and you are able to create what you want. You got the pregnancy card. Now, this does not mean pregnancy. This means a new beginning. Pregnancy is like nurturing a new path, a new way of life. Things will never be the same as they were before. And then we have daughter next to it. So I don't know, that might be a personal message. Maybe you need to have some forgiveness with your daughter, and that's in your heart right now. Like your heart space right now, you're really thinking about your children or something, and and you're wanting to attract some kind of forgiveness, some kind of balance between the two, you can do it. It's in you, But definitely let down the anger and the resentment. That's going to build that's going to make you attract. Things will come inwards then. Also, underneath this forgiveness, it says it is safe for you to love. So maybe you need to forgive yourself for something and just love. Get from your heart space, work from your heart space. Don't be in your mind about things. Our thoughts sometimes aren't even true, They're mostly just made up, and then we get in a tailspin of how we feel, and it's toxic because sometimes our minds come up with scenarios that aren't for our benefit, and it's wild how our minds do. But that's under conditioning. That's conditioning under other people's perspective. And it says right here on the bottom, be yourself. Yeah, that's coming into your authenticity. That is not worrying about the conditions of others and worried about your own conditions, the conditions that you have created in your own way. So there is a new love here, a new person, stirred romantic feelings in your life, and this is in your heart. Okay, and this is on the daughter. So maybe for a few, your daughter's being affected by this new love, okay? Or your new love is being affected by your daughter. And you're needing to come into some kind of forgiveness with yourself or whoever is involved. And then it's going to create a happy family, okay? So that's a personal message that just came out. And but it could be in other things. It is safe for you to love. This new love, it is attracting, You are attracting this. You are creating this. And then on the bottom right here, we have support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. During this time, you are having your emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings in love. And yes, this is true because you have support here. You're leaning on your inner circle during this time. You are healing your emotions, which probably is this fiery energy here of anger and resentment. You are releasing this. That's the goal, is to release that negativity within you, because on the outside we need to have love in our hearts, not anger, resentment, hate, and we've got to come back to a place of love. And then it says retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yes, as you do this emotional healing, it is time for you to disconnect from the world. This might be, since this is a twin flame reading with divine masculine, this might be a time for you to retreat from your divine feminine. I'm not saying to do that if you don't feel like that's needed, because that's also a personal message. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, okay? Be yourself. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power, most definitely. When we retreat emotionally and heal emotionally and balance ourselves, then we are able to be in our authentic self, and that is whenever we start attracting things, is when we are able to be authentic to who we are, to lay down the conditions of others, to lay down the ego and such that tells you that you need a big truck, or that you need a big car, a big house, and you need this and they need that to have this connection, or this void field. No, you don't need that. You need to be yourself. You need to not listen to what other people want, but what you want yourself. And keep your open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Yeah, so this might be something that you're kind of guarded from, because you kind of were like, this isn't what I intended. Okay, this isn't who I intended, or something of that nature. Like, since you had this hard lesson back here, it's kind of like you were on a path that you thought that was good. And then all of a sudden, that path didn't go good anymore. it went bad. So you're having a hard time transitioning from maybe this into a new creation of what you want to, to open your heart up again to a new person. That's natural. That is natural. Let's get, what are we attracting? What are we attracting that's in the center? Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. That is right. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Apology on the bottom. So you're really in a place of regret of some sort. There's apology here that needs to be made because there is resentment. And like I said, there's forgiveness. This landed on top of the forgiveness. The 2 cards that are forgiveness. So somebody has regret here and somebody wants to move forward and apologize. Sometimes in this connection, in the twin flame dynamic connection, okay, we have ups and downs. We have it's a roller coaster we're on, okay? And sometimes we jump the gun and we say something or we do something that's not exactly how we feel the next day. It's very impulsive, okay? And that's impulsive energy I'm getting right here. And I feel like somebody had an impulsive energy, an impulsive moment, and they jumped the gun and they did something. And now somebody's like, well, maybe I should go in and apologize. And they woke up to it. And they were like, maybe I should apologize because really, actually, this is something that I want to do. Maybe it's something that you haven't done before with this person, was really open up and have some kind of conversation. Just one more card on that, and then I'm going to pull the soulmate. Your soulmate loves and accepts you and respects you. That is exactly what I wanted to say. Your counterpart, okay, accepts you as you are. 12 minutes and 22 seconds. This counterpart accepts you as you are. They know that this was just an impulsive message that you made, or this was just on a whim, something that you blurted out or something. They know that. They know that your passion was running hot in that moment. And they accept you anyway. And they respect you anyway. Yeah, it might have disappointed them, but they're okay now. It says it right here. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. So they're okay. Apologize. If you feel like you need to, apologize. If not, apologize. Talk to them. They need collaboration right now of some sort. Just something. Don't breadcrumb. But, tell them, hey, I've been going through this hard lesson right now. I know that what I want is in reach, and I am protecting myself from things that, I'm protecting myself from this horrible meltdown that I'm about to have. Oh. Okay. Because I think, or maybe they had a meltdown and then they decided to protect themselves afterwards. Okay, let's do masculine. I don't want to take this. It's in the mind of the masculine. What's going on in your mind? Oh, okay. One more for the mind of the masculine. They gave me 2. Yeah. What's going on in the heart of the masculine? The princess and the prince of swords has been showing up so much lately in the energies. And the prince of pentacles. The Hierophant and the Magician showed up in the Divine Feminine. I think that was off top. I think the Hierophant was in the middle. So did the Queen of Swords. Eight of Cups on the bottom. So you're like, I have to get out of this old path I was in because, you know, like, this is the water that he's coming out of. So he's been swimming for a good minute because it doesn't look like these break. So he's been on one path that's been pretty freaking hard for him to breathe. It's been hard for him to, you know, maintain his oxygen level. So he's finally found a way to shore. So now he's climbing himself up. It's almost like he is going to be on flat land soon and things are coming in order, okay? You have the King of Pentacles, Princess of Swords. I kind of feel like the energies, we have the Princess of Swords here, and then down here we have the Prince of Swords. This is a fiery energy. And they're looking at each other. Like, what's next? And then there's like this loving energy in the middle that's like, we're gonna take it slow. The Hierophant and the Magician, the Magus. That's strong cards. This is coming into your spirituality. This is coming into knowledge. This is having everything in front of you that you need to manifest what you want. To manifest the stability and the commitment and, you know, and to be able to commit to what you want. It's like he's got a key, a message of some sort. Maybe you have a message. You're just sitting in your, you're sitting in, I don't know, you're sitting in pretty good energy right now with the King of Pentacles. We're going to clarify. We have on the bottom the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. It's kind of making a decision to overcome this stillness and to bring a will. To bring some kind of will in. This King of Pentacles. The Lovers. The Nine of Cups. The Ace of Torches. Wow. The King of Pentacles is stability. This is like stability and love and everything that you wish in the new beginning. You know, you are stable. You can bring whatever you want to the table on your own. Watch out for negative comments around you. Negative feedback to what you have to say. What is this Princess of Swords? Oh, you want collaboration. You're gonna get the courage to come forward with collaboration. Watch your how do I say that? Watch your coldness in this situation. With the Seven of Swords. Don't be too, what's the word? Defensive. Don't be too defensive. Yeah. Yeah, take the wall down a little. If you want to come in and have collaboration, why are you going to have a wall up? Put it into that. Put it into it. She's flying over this dead person, okay? And she's like, I'm not gonna put no more energy into it. This is you. You need to fly over that energy. You need to learn how to overcome that energy of this isn't gonna work out. This is gonna end just like that lesson I had last time. No, it's not. It's not. Trust me, it's not. If it does, it's a better lesson. You're gonna grow from it. Yeah, you're gonna work on this. You're gonna work, on finding peace within, relaxing that. You're still gonna have a little resistance up there, but I mean, a little bit of resistance is good. 8 of Pentacles, working your way up the ladder, okay? This is the Magician. This is the Hierophant. You're working your way up to the ladder. You're surveying everything that's around you and that's going on. Because what you want is just to lay all these burdens down. You want to lay down the 7 of Swords, this deception that you're putting on yourself, this mask that you have. You're ready to lay that down and come into your true knowing of being your authentic self. Oh, nice. 5 of Cups. Why? Ace of Cups. Okay. Do it. Reach out to this person. Because right now, you want to give this person, this love, this person that makes you so freaking happy, okay? This person that makes you feel like you're on vacation every single time that you talk to them. Offer them what you want. It might not be time for you to come together yet, but if you have collaboration between the two of you, you will not be in this nasty energy of sadness and regret, because the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups is regret. That's 4 of Cups. That's regret and missed opportunity. So you don't want to be in this anymore. I really think that came up in the Feminine's read. Y'all need to go and watch that, because they would really like some collaboration if this is what this is about. Okay? You're ready for a new beginning. The Ace of Torches is here, and the Ace of Cups. You're mentally, this is in your mind, you're mentally ready, and you're putting yourself into a self-sabotage mode because you haven't reached out. You think that this anger, this bad past that you've had is gonna affect the future, and it's not going to affect the future. The Feminine knows that you are going through awakening. You are going through awakening. They know that. You've been going through this stage of juggling so much. Yeah, the Tower. That was, you were juggling things. You had too much on your plate, and you just laid into this Feminine. You were like, I think there was a lot said here.
Wow.
Yeah, just poured out, just like my cards did. 7 of Pentacles. You said this wasn't working. This isn't what I want. 7 of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's what you said. This isn't working. This isn't what I want. It created a Tower moment. That Tower moment puts you in regret. Princess of Cups. And then you thought, how could I do this to my Princess of Cups? This loving individual. How could I do that? How can I rewrite this wrong? And so you were like, I'm going to climb out of this hardship. I'm going to climb up this mountain. I'm going to find flatland with this Feminine, and I'm going to come into my emotional state where I'm supposed to be. My true, authentic state. Oh, wow. And that's all. Look at this, y'all. The King and Queen of Cups. This is balance in your emotions. It's like whenever you reach out and you say, you know, we had this past that was not great. Yeah, I know. Let's move forward. This divine feminine's going to be like, let's do it, because they know that you have been in an awakening. They know it. You know it. You've been holding back. You might have bit the hand that fed you. At one point, that was not, you know, that wasn't great on your part, maybe. This could go two ways. Prince of Pentacles, something slowly coming in, and that's Eight of Torches is information, communication, energy moving fast, okay? He's like diving deep. The Queen of Torches diving deep into your passions, what you know is right, what you wanna bring forward, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, this is a wise investment. It was a wise investment to hold back. Look at this. It was a wise investment to hold back and look at your shadow self. And that's what you were doing. And that might have been why you lashed out, is because you were in your shadow self. Oh, okay. Well, the feminine knows that. I'm just going to let you know now. The Chariot. That is an excuse. Do not do bad to your feminine, okay? They love you very much. Support. The Chariot, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're coming out of this energy. And they're saying to you, while the devil is temptation, while there's things that are tempting you, you have the will to overcome this. These thoughts, these bad thoughts that you've been having, you have the will to overcome that. And you have support around you to do that. The Six of Swords is moving out of troubled waters into a more still spot. You know? That's the flat land. That's this flat land you're climbing up to, you're very close to. So you have support. What is this Queen of Swords? It's time to cut off these obsessions and move forward. Seven. See, and I feel like this Queen of Swords energy is... a Queen of Swords is like the truth, and she's also very assertive, okay? See, she's got blood on her hands, and she's like forcefully standing there, but she's also willing to receive. So, and then this card's willing to receive. That's weird. So maybe, you know, in some way that you have been just sitting back receiving and not giving to this feminine. Also, you have chose to be in a state of, you've chose to be single on this journey, right? Because you've had this lesson here, and then remember we were coming through where you were like, I don't know if I want to put my energy in something else because it might end up like this lesson did back here. No, it's saying you being alone and being cold-hearted and being, you know, set in your own ways is causing you pain. Look at this. The Seven of Torches is chaos. Look at the wands on fire and how many freaking is just stirred around. It's just pure chaos. Three of Swords, heartache. So you sitting in this, I don't want this, I'm going to be cold and not say anything. I'm not going to apologize for what happened, or I'm not going to accept an apology or accept this person in my life. That's causing you heartache and chaos within your soul. I mean, it could be swapped energies too. Okay, they're asking you, be yourself. Two of Swords. Make a decision. Where are my cards going? Here. You have support. You see, these people are trying to wake him up. He's asleep. You have support. You know, you're waking up. You're in awakening. And you have people around you that do support you. Okay? Two of Swords. Reach out to some people. Justice. This is 2 Libra cards. Okay. I look at the Justice as like there's a man, a little small man down here, and this is like a judge or whatever, you know. Okay, well, I look at this card as this is you and this is you. This is your will, and this is just you and your ego, okay? Your will is growing stronger. Your will is growing a lot stronger. It's going to pull you out of this 4 of Cups energy. And it's going to place you into a 10 of Pentacles energy. This energy is where you're going to come into a place where you are here and you are now. And you are grateful. You're going to be in a place of contentment. You're going to build foundations. You're going to build, first off. Because you've been breaking down here. So now it's time for you to get out of the state of having this blindfold on. Because she has a blindfold on looking to the moon, blindlessly. With swords in her hands. Like, you can't come at me, even though she can't even see what's coming at her. Take the blindfold off. Let your guard down. Get the will inside of you to heal this. To learn this lesson. To learn it is a lesson. You're going to have so many more amazing experiences than what this lesson was. I mean, yeah, it brought you abundance. I see that. It brought you a lot of happiness, but it also ended wrong, right? Okay, I wanted to do messages from the universe for the Divine Masculine. Messages from the universe. Self-reflection on the bottom. Boundaries. Yes, I feel like a lot of Divine Masculines have put up high boundaries. Boundaries, walls. They don't want to accept something. There's something that's, I mean, it's like, you know, energy shift within, and it takes us a minute to acclimate to the new, right? And that's exactly what this Divine Masculine is doing. He's taking a minute to acclimate to the shift. Have patience, have faith, and you are attracting exactly what you are supposed to attract, okay? It is very confusing. The Divine Feminines are just as confused as the Divine Masculines on so many levels. But the Divine Feminines, I think the Masculines need to know that the Feminines are working on themselves. They're working on themselves. They're not putting as much focus on this because you are working on yourself as well. You're pulling yourself out of the lesson just as the Divine Feminines are pulling themselves out of the lesson. So, have faith, patience, and you are attracting. Say daily affirmations. I am happy, I am healthy, I am loved. That's easy 3 affirmations to say as soon as you wake up in the morning. It sounds silly, but it works perfect. I am happy, I am healthy, I am loved. Okay, Divine Masculine. Check out if you want you can check out the Divine Feminine, see what page she's on, and check out the energies between the two. Okay? Thank you so much, and please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I love your feedback. Have a good night.